everybody, Christina here. Thank you for joining me today. I hope y'all are doing well. We're going to be checking out a wig today. Shocking, I know, but I'm really excited to share this one with you guys. So I have done countless reviews for this brand over the years. I took this out of the box last night, plopped it on my head, and it was immediate that I noticed a significant improvement in the cap construction and the quality, in my opinion, and it made me so excited to share it with you guys. So without further ado, we're going to be checking out Sage by Uniwigs. This is in the color Mocha Brown, which is color code 298. It's just a really beautiful, rich, beautiful brunette. I love this color. Not a whole lot to it. There's no highlights going on. It's simple, but it's beautiful. It's a really pretty brunette color. Now this is straight out of the box. Like I said, I have not styled it. I've done nothing to it. It came with the lace pre-cut on it. I probably will trim the lace up even more, but I like to be able to show you these wigs straight out of the box, especially human hair, because when you are new to wearing wigs or you're thinking about wearing wigs and you take that first plunge, you don't really know what to expect. So when you watch these reviews and it's already pre-styled, they've spent some time on it, and then you order it expecting it to look like that, it's not gonna look like that straight out of the box. I hate to break it to you, but human hair especially is susceptible to box hair. 99% of the time, you're gonna have to style it just like you would your own hair, right? If we slept with our hair in a ponytail or tied up and you take it out, you're gonna have to style it, right? It's human hair. So that's just one of the things you have to deal with these wigs. But I was actually pleasantly surprised because the box hair wasn't as crazy as sometimes it can be across any of my human hair wigs. Doesn't matter the brand. So before I try this on and show it to you, let's check out the cap construction on it, right? So ear to ear, lace front, that's gonna give you that really beautiful hairline that looks like it's just growing out of your scalp. I did notice, I felt like the lace felt different on this wig to me than my previous Uniwigs pieces in a really good way. The lace feels super soft, but it still feels high quality, like it's gonna last, and I really appreciate that. So hey, can you tell me where the lace is? Right there. It just melts into your skin. It is just completely invisible. You can't even see that it goes all the way down to here. The other thing I wanted to point out that is something I noticed is it looked like these were lightly bleached knots. So one of the things with Uniwigs in the past that you had to contend with, this is a budget-friendly line, right? These aren't going to be your $2,000 to $3,000 wigs. So a lot of the times you're going to have to deal with concealing knots. That's not something that's ever bothered me. It's easily done with some makeup, and it's just not something that I've really ever worried about. To me, there's a trade-off when you go with budget-friendly lines, right? They're not gonna be the same quality, and they're not gonna be as personalized as those more boutique $2,000 to $3,000 price range wigs, but they don't cost that much either, right? So there's gonna be a trade-off. But I was really surprised with how beautiful the knots were on these. Very well done. They're not overly bleached, which you don't want because that's going to affect the longevity of the wig itself, which is why bleach knots don't necessarily make me excited or feel one way or the other. So they can go either way. So you have that lace front, you have a lace top, so you can part it wherever you'd like across the crown. Has that really nice closed wefting, but this cap just feels really soft and comfortable. It has the clips right here at the top. I don't ever use those. If those are something that you don't like, if they irritate your scalp, if you don't want them, very easy to do. You just take a sharp pair of scissors very carefully and just cut them out and they'll come right out. You don't need them. I always just keep them in because they don't bother me one way or the other. I just don't use them. Has a comb right here at the nape. I usually take that comb and tuck it into the back of my wig grip. And then it has that extended nape and it has the strap adjuster. So you can tighten or loosen this as you see fit. So let me go ahead and try this beautiful wig on for you guys. I'm just gonna put the strap adjusters in. One thing that I wanna point out to you. So strap adjusters are pretty common across the board for any human hair wig that I've seen. One thing that annoys the daylights out of me about the strap adjusters versus like the Velcro adjusters that I have in most of my synthetics is these will come undone, okay? And that can be really frustrating, but it's very easily fixed. So you could just take a quick stitch and stitch this in place. That way you don't have to worry about it coming undone while you're wearing it. No biggie. And then it's easy to just clip out if your head, sometimes if you lose weight, your circumference can change sizes too. So let's put this on and quit babbling. We're just gonna check this out. So always when you put on a wig, grab it by the ear tabs. Don't grab it by the actual hair itself. You don't want to compromise the lace. You don't want to compromise the hair. You guys, I mean, I have not trimmed the lace, but look at how well that just melts into my skin. I mean, I have to trim it up some. Obviously, there's a lot of additional lace, but I am just blown away by this wig. I love it. It feels great. Like I said, it has a little bit of box hair, which is to be expected. So that's why I like to show it to you guys as is, out of the box. So a little bit of face framing layers, a little bit of layers throughout, but absolutely love this. I'm really excited to get in and style this, you guys. So let's just take a 360 here. Check out the beautiful hairline. And then we're gonna go ahead and style this. I'm gonna show you guys how I style it. So we're gonna start off always with your human hair wigs. Always, always, always use a heat protectant prior to doing that. I like to get a heat protectant spray that also has UV protection in it. One of the things with human hair wigs, you don't necessarily get that as much with like a textile dyed wig, which these are textile dyed. The color is not going to fade as fast as one that is not textile dyed. That's just how it is. So textile dye is like the dye that you use on like furniture and carpet and stuff like that. Sounds crazy. Some people don't like textile dyes for whatever reason. I don't mind them. The only downside, in my opinion, to textile dyes is that you are pretty limited on customization. So if you were to send this off, I would not recommend putting highlights or doing anything like that to it. Usually you can go darker with textile dyes. So you're limited on customizing it, but the flip side to that is you're not gonna have to send it off to get recolored annually, which can be really expensive. So always start off with a good quality heat protectant. And I don't go in right after spraying my heat protectant while it's still kind of damp. You kind of want to let it sit for a minute. So we're going to let it sit, and then I'm going to show you how I style these beautiful wigs. While we're waiting for that to dry, I want to show you how this comes packaged because I love the packaging on these. So it comes in these really nice boxes. These are great for storage, great for travel. And then inside you had your wig. It was really well packaged, I have to say. I was very impressed with how they had this actually packaged up just to kind of protect the hairline. But it came with one of these rat tail combs. I love these and I needed a new one. So this was so perfect. I'm actually going to use it right now. The wig itself came in one of these beautiful silk bags. These are perfect for traveling. Perfect for traveling. It keeps everything nice and safe and it doesn't compromise the hair on it. It comes with a wig cap. Comes with some scar tape that you can use if you wanted to put it in the part line to give you more of a realistic look. And then a little thank you card. So that is how it came packaged. So I'm gonna grab this rat tail comb because I needed one of these. I'm just gonna go through and kind of deal with the stragglers here, get them out of my face. You guys, this hair just, I'm telling you, it feels so much better. I always thought Uniwigs was a great kind of bang for your buck, but there was always some trade-offs, but I have to say that this one just feels incredible. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my 1-inch curling iron. I typically will take a flat iron and just kind of go through where there may be any kinks, like especially at the top where I'm not necessarily going to curl, and I'll kind of just work out any kinks that there may be. So I'm just going through with my flat iron. Now, if you see a bump right here, that's my bio hair because I've been doing content and I just did not I didn't put it down low enough, so that's not the wig if you see a bump. Okay, so I'm gonna take my 1-inch curling iron and I'm gonna go for just some beachy waves. So at the front, you wanna kind of curl away from your face. And I like the waves that are just kind of undone at the bottom. So you just kind of straighten it as you unroll it. And then you're left with this beautiful beachy curl. Now, I am somebody that a lot of the times styles these straight on my head, but it's probably easier and it's better for the wig itself if you style it on a mannequin. So you can grab just one of those canvas blockheads and make sure that you T-pin it, but you don't pin, when I say T-pins, don't pin it in the lace portion of the cap. You always want to pin it in the ear tabs and the nape where it's not that delicate lace and you're not going to compromise the actual hair or the lace itself. Okay, so just pull it out, and when I'm pulling it out like that, it's kind of straightening the bottom. Now once I kind of get towards the back, then I will start alternating the direction. So now I'm going to go the opposite direction and curl it towards my face. And this just gives it a little bit more volume and movement. I hear the beat. It's in my chest. Got me feeling some kind of way. I confess the rhythm takes over. No room to rest. My heart's dancing, it's a love conquest. Oh, the melody, it's smooth and sweet, like honey dripping from a golden bee. It's the soundtrack to my soul's heat, making me move from my head to my feet. My heartbeat, yeah, pumping so loud. It's the rhythm of love, baby, that I found. All right, so she is styled, she's looking good, she feels good. You guys, I have to say that this is one of the more comfortable caps that I own in my human hair wigs. It just feels like it fits me like a glove. So this particular cap size is 21.5 inches. It's considered petite average. I have a 21.75 inch circumference and I have this on the last adjuster and it feels like it just fits me like a glove. It just feels incredible. There's no additional material. There's no bagginess. It just fits so well. It's so incredibly comfortable and I'm so blown away by it. Like I said, I haven't even obviously trimmed the lace on the sides, but look at how well that lace just melts into my skin. Completely impressed by this wig, and I love the improvement that Uniwigs has done in their lines. This is really exciting stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my discount code here. I'm gonna put it in the comments or in the description below, along with links, all that good stuff, all the information that you need. But if you have any questions about this wig, about wig wearing, about hair loss, I'm an open book. I'm here for you, so put any questions in the comments below. Otherwise, you guys, I hope y'all have a really wonderful day. Bye.